Yo, Game Bro here, and this is Let's Play Metroid Prime. Still gotta search for the artifacts, and optional, but still necessary for this LP. Rest of the expansions. I don't remember where several of the Pop-Bomb expansions either. I know I hit this way, Phendrana's Edge. And made it. Don't have to worry about the expansions down there anymore. What else can I say? There's not really a lot to discuss about this game when all you're doing is backtracking, going through a lot of these same places we've been to already, and not really doing much except for, again, collecting what we missed. Well, often not what we couldn't have grabbed before. Since we have the grapple beam, we may have get some. You cannot fire while using one of them grapple beams. And here, you need to use a power bomb for the door, and not much here, but something that must be grabbed. That we must grab. So we got 5 more to go. And is there anything else I need to? Yes, I do need to head to the gravity chamber. Wonder if there's anything you can get. There's one spot I remember you can pay him maybe something will, or not. So there must be something up there. Or is it to the other side? Yeah, I could have just used the X-ray visor in the first place. Whatever. But yeah, there's one of them Pop-Bomb expansions. Remember, where we've got the first artifact, near where Samus's ship is, that's just where we need to head to after grabbing all 12 of the artifacts, and we'll be facing a familiar face. Shouldn't really be spoilers. We'll be facing Ridley again, after all, be facing Ridley in Super Metroid, which takes place after Metroid 2, which takes place after the Prime trilogy. So is it really much spoilers? I don't think so. Plus, this being one of the best-selling Cube games, you probably knew that already. Whatever. Screw the wave beam. I rarely use that. Outside of the bomb boost. You need to head that way, where we get the gravity suit, and ah, damn it. Oh well. Constantly using plasma beam just for the sake of being able to see a bit better. Yeah, like range enemies like these, only time I'm going to use wave beam outside of these wave beam doors. Another nostalgic place. Right off the bat, straight to the surface. No need to be underwater. Alright. I assumed like you had to use like the plasma beam melt this so you could like use the spider thing to get up there, but nope, that's not the case at all. Instead, what you need to do, break the icicle and swing to the expansion. Yeah, I don't think there'll be another one for a while. I remember there's an artifact we need to grab at the control tower. That'll take a while to get to, so I shall cut to there. Alright, so another room we've been to before. Screw the power. Plasma is where it's at. A charged up plasma shot is like just as powerful as a super missile. And of course doesn't require any missiles to execute. Now, about Ridley, although I have said time and time again that I will, why can't I lock onto it? Be getting all the expansions and such in the game. I will probably be facing Ridley like after I get the 12 artifacts, and don't have to wait till like after, is this the right room? I don't think so. I get 100%. I mean, it's not like there's any save point in the game where it'd be too late to go back and picking up everything. I can always do that. But looks like Power Beam's gonna succeed something where Plasma couldn't have. The whoops, didn't mean to press X there. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Which is easily one of the best bosses in the entire game. Easily one of the hardest, and Ridley's always been one of the most enjoyable bosses to face throughout the Metroid series, and this is no exception. At least I don't think it's an exception. Now we gotta roll into here, which we came here for in the first place, and I think I'm gonna have to cut this one unless I find some expansion on the way. We are almost finished, so see you all in a sec. Nearing end / exit of Phendrana Drifts, at least one of them. Ice Ruins West. Need the plasma beam for it. See, it's power bomb expansion. Now, I think I've explained this before, but just in case, this game does not how fast you finish this game does not affect the ending at all. It has everything to do with amount of percent you have on the items you have collected. This being the first game to do so. Yeah, like the 2D games, this one focuses all on how much items you have collected and such. Whereas the 2D games, speed is involved. Sometimes just the speed alone. Need it in here for an artifact. Yeah, Prime Games just focused on the amount of items you get. The worst ending you get by having less than 75%. The average ending, jeez, between 75 and 100% is how you get the average ending, and for the best ending, you need to get all 100 of the items. Not a lot of differences in the ending. Then again, that's pretty much all the Metroid games. Like, the more percent you get, the more Samus reveals. Alright, Magmar Caverns, you become... And we are 75% finished with the artifacts. It's not gonna take too long to get to Magmar Caverns, so am I even gonna bother cutting? But yeah, at least for now, work here is finished with Phendrana Drifts. But I'm probably gonna have to come back to it later. Probably phase on mines too, but we'll see what happens. Sure, post in the comment section whatever I've missed. Like what area I just finished. Although it certainly take more than just one comment to explain like everything I misses so far and whatnot. Down to Prime's Norfair we go. As now we can only see Samus's eyes, a bit of her face. And also, if you connect Fusion with Metroid Prime, you will be able to unlock the Fusion suit. You'll be able to wear it. It doesn't like change the gameplay at all. It just looks pretty cool, and you can also unlock the original Metroid, the NES Metroid playthrough on this thing. You don't need the Virtual Console for the original. And here is the ice spreader. Animations will never get old, except for maybe the elevator animation. But yeah, what do you expect? Just going up the elevator. Yeah, here's the ice spreader. I may as well show off before I start cutting. I don't know what else I can grab here, to be honest. Whoops, I'm clicking the wrong way, but let's drop it in before I cut to Chozo Ruins. I'll be going there next. It only uses 10 missiles this time, so it might actually be worth using. Here it is. Yeah, it also does a great deal of damage. That's the difference between that and just using a charge ice beam shot. On the way back, did have some fun with grapple beam. Just some neat way to get back. I almost regret not showing it off. Didn't take too long to get back anyway, but whatever. It's not like the grapple points weren't there before. And now heading back to get this missile expansion that I could have gotten long before this. Long before this. And also, one thing I'd like to mention, if you like scan those things where you're supposed to fight Ridley, it'll like not only give hints on where the artifacts are, but actually tell like which rooms have the artifacts that you're trying to look for by the end of the game. And, yeah, finding the artifacts in this game, it's not that tedious. It's kind of fun going back to rooms again and trying to find them. Can't say the same for the equivalent of Metroid Prime 2. And for some reason, I had a few seconds trouble's worth of getting that missile expansion. Like there's an invisible wall there or something. But in Metroid Prime 2, there's a part near the end of the game where you have to find 12 of the keys. I think it's 12 keys. That part was frustrating, even dare say boring, of what would otherwise probably be my favorite GameCube game of all time. Gameplay in that game hasn't changed that much from the first, but does add some pretty neat moves. It is a longer game. kick-ass music, like even more so than this game, in my opinion. Multiplayer in the game, nothing special, but I did get some enjoyment out of it. Though Hunter's improved it a lot. And as you can see, this is post-commentary. It was just really awkward while starting recording from Chozo Ruins. Whatever. I'm ending this part here. This is GamePro. See you all in the next video.